First edition of Miscellaneous Poems by Andrew Marvell. I'm Adam Douglas from Peter Harrington, and I'd like to show you this copy of what is one of the major collections of 17th century verse in English. Well, we opened on this fine double-page spread here showing Marvell's portrait, and his it's arranged as a bust, of course, with his name engraved underneath there. And it's really significant collection in that if it weren't for this book, I don't think many of us would have heard of him at all. It rescued him from relative obscurity. He was, of course, an MP during the English Civil War and a supporter of the parliamentary side. And by the time that this book was published by his widow in 1681, of course, the Restoration had taken place, and so he wasn't to be celebrated as a supporter of the parliamentary cause. He was to be supported as a lyric poet. And the most famous of those poems is here, to his coy mistress, had we but world enough and time, this coyness lady were no crime, etc., printed here, and rescued for posterity, you might say. There are many other poems, of course, his Damon, Cycle, and various others, all printed here in a large format. It's a small folio, but it's quite a grand format with nice wide margins, large page size, very attractively printed for this poet. The binding is a contemporary binding of calf. It's had the supralibros of the Society, the writers to the Signet, added to the centres of the boards. And it's a little worn, as you might expect for 17th century calf, but a contemporary binding nonetheless. And a very nice copy of the first edition. If you'd like more details on this particular book or any others from this era and all eras indeed of printed books, please do look at our website.